Traveling west on an eastern heartache, lost touch with the reason. Found another trend that I could break to feel more like myself. Saw the water where they drown the sorrows, Pacific lovers in motion. They keep on talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. California dreaming may just be a feeling when everything is out of reach.
Welcome back, it's Chris from Hagon Factory. So this week we're back onto the 350 Velo. We're going to do more engine plates. So we're going to pop the engine and gearbox out today, and I've already got the plates sort of started, so we'll get on with that. And I'd like to thank everybody who bring their Hagons to Broadford. What an event. Our campaign is slowly working. Every year we're getting more and more Hagons. Central Victoria, the blokes here are doing a great job. There's still plenty in sheds, so if you've got a Hagon in a shed, get it out. We want to see it. Come over, have a ride. Age is no limit. Have some fun with us. As you know, I did the video on Broadford, but people have asked how we went. So we went quite well. We took 3 bikes over to Broadford. This is one of them, the DT 250. Myself, the old man, Alan Strawn, Ben Mundy and Stuart Gorry rode this bike. I don't know whether Ben Mundy's convinced yet that he needs a Hagon, but I think Stu Gorry is convinced. So he might have a few more rides on this. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a new throttle on it, new levers, few cables. Might put a set of tyres on it and put a chain on it, give it a bit of a birthday, so if he wants to have a ride he can come and get it and take to a few ride days and work out whether he really needs one. So it'd be fantastic. Here's one of the other bikes we took over to Broadford, which is the 500 MSS Veloset Hagon. It went really well, but the only problem we had was the clutch is a bit heavy on the lever, so we've got a pivot assist lever from Ballard's to put on it. We might try and reroute the cable and try and sort it out. I had a really good ride on it until someone crashed and they called us all in. It felt really good. The old man got up to the start line and he stalled it, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse to get going in. We start on rollers and that, so he didn't actually get to have a ride, but all we have to do on this is sort of give it a good service and see if we can make that clutch a bit lighter. And it's really good now. It doesn't drag, it doesn't slip, but we just need to get that lever feel a bit better. But let's have a look at the clutch. So this is the LBN clutch. I've run it on 3 springs before. It ran really good for a while and then started to slip. So then we went to 6, and that's what's given the lever a really heavy feel. But the clutch is working really great. So we'll just sort that out with the Ballard's pivot assist lever, and hopefully that'll help us out. Otherwise we'll have to look at something else. But it works really well, but it was just a little bit heavy if you had to sit there for too long. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so in this video we're going to take all the chains off, take all the accessories off, all the hoses, drain the oil, do everything, and pull the engine out, so then we can sort out the engine plate problem. So let's get on with it. so as you can see, I've popped the engine out. We've got that up on the bench, laying on its side up here. We'll give that a bit of a clean while it's out, and an oil change. So the oil's in the frame in this one, as you know. Now, if you haven't worked on Hagons before, once you've got the engine out, this is where it becomes just a big mouse trap and everything wants to fold up when you start undoing all these engine plates and all that sort of stuff. So what I do is I just support it from the beam up in the roof there, and that'll sort of stop it from collapsing down and jamming my fingers and stuff. The swing arm still rolls away. We might put a block of wood behind that. We'll put something up against the front wheel as well to try and hold it in place. But let's get the gearbox out and we'll go from there.
Was a modern day gypsy when she stumbled into town. She had some tricks up her sleeve, and she took my heart and disappeared.
Okay, so we've got the gearbox out, came up with the foot peg, the exhaust bracket on it. You've all seen it all before. So, but what I've got a later style plate which I'm making. Now this plate is a lot heavier than what we've got, so I've added another 10mm to the top, 10mm here. I've actually moved the engine forward another 10mm, which will give us more adjustment here on the gearbox, so we can get rid of the roller I put in there. So while we're at it, we're just going to improve on it. Everywhere I've taken out here, which I think is too much, we're putting back in. So the plan is, like, I took too much out, I really did, and the material wasn't right. So I'm going to machine up some new spaces. We'll put one here, we'll put another one down here as well. I'm going to remake all the adjusters. So it's going to be a bit of work, but it's got to be right this time, because I just don't have enough time to keep doing this over and over. I must be going mad, but we'll keep at it, we will. Righto, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody. Let's bring Hagons back. Get them out of the shed, guys. Let's go for a ride.